Hello. Today I've come to talk to you about something. Oh, yes, that is correct. About scammers in the spiritual spaces online. Because everybody has them DMing them like, oh, you have a curse on you. Only I can remove the curse that's been on your family for 5,000 years. Only I in the entire world, among 8 billion people, have the ability to remove this curse off of you. You shall pay me in they want like um cryptocurrency nowadays, which is the most bizarre thing. I've had them DM me I don't know how many times over various platforms. Back on TikTok, I specifically joined because of Witch Talk, and I immediately made my DMs private. And I do think I dodged quite a few dodgy DMs that way. But they're like, oh, you have this curse on you. And even if you're a practicing witch, pagan, spiritualist, practitioner of magic, you just don't believe those people. And there's still so many vulnerable, gullible people that would believe that. Because it's still. Well, I believe that curses and hexes are real, so obviously they these people prey on the weak, obviously. And if you ask somebody that is looking for readers and practitioners for stuff, they're not going to DM you. I am never going to DM you for, hey, would you like something from me, Sonny? Like, would you like a reading? No, I'll never DM you. And trust me, I do have financial struggles. I do very much struggle, but that's just not how you conduct business. Okay? If you are DMing people trying to fearmonger them into giving you money, well, I hope you find a witch as petty as I am to hex the hell out of you. Because you deserve it. Because you deserve to deal with an actual practitioner of magic and have your ass handed to you for being a bloody, nasty, horrible scammer. But then, if you think you're hexed, if you think you've been cursed, I'll have to ask you, what did you do? How have you behaved and how have you treated people to think that you've been attacked by a practitioner of something? What have you done? How do you treat people to have this fear of being cursed? Like, nobody that I know is going to hex or curse you without you being an absolute twat to them. And the people who will try and hex and curse you probably don't have the skill. Let's also be honest about that. Referencing Witch Talk over there. I should make a video about Witch Talk one of these days, because the things I keep seeing and hearing talk about charlatans, am I right? But anyway, life is a mess. Life is a horrible, horrible mess often. You're not cursed, you're just alive, and things will happen. Things will happen in ones, twos, threes, the phrase, oh, bad things happen in threes. No, they don't. They happen in random numbers. Ones, twos, threes, fours, fives, six, sevens. 8s, 9s, 10s, A series of unfortunate events may await you at any moment, and that's just life. Nobody's cursing you. 99% chance nobody's cursing you. Nobody's going after you, unless you've been a bad little boy or girl, or they, like myself, I'm a bad little they. So, you really also have to screen and vet the practitioners you go to. Because a lot of them lie to make themselves look good. Personally, I don't put out the accomplishments I have, because that's just tacky. That's honestly really tacky. Like, oh, I gave this person such an... First of all, client-reader confidentiality. That's between you and me, and that is never going to be posted or talked about anywhere. I do give amazing readings. I do have great success with all that I do. I just won't talk about it, because that's your business, that I was a part of for 20, 30 minutes, how long these readings take, or whatever. If you book me for a spell, that's going to take a bit longer. But if they're all boasting on their TikTok or Instagram or wherever, like, I helped this young mother get a job and feed her babies, like, did you? Did you though? Because we can all have alternate accounts. We can all have, we can also have our friends hype us up because they feel obligated, or, some of our friends don't know better, don't care that they're helping a scammer. So, look really deeply into the people that you want to hire for stuff, because there are so many fakes. So many people who just want to give you money, who don't know how to read tarot or anything. They're just like sifting the cards and are like, oh yes, the King of Wands, yes, you shall meet the man with the great big penis, and you'll live happily, penally ever after. That's not what the King of Wands means, though. But, a good reader also has a booklet by their side as they read tarot, because it's like, I will never hold myself to memorizing every card. There's 72 for however many cards, and each one has like a dozen meanings. Like, I have brain fog so often. Every brain fog, I'll probably lose a few cards. So, that's why you also trust books. Even a bloody physician, a doctor, should reference the source material on their practice. Like, I don't trust any professional of anything that doesn't reference the material of their profession. Human brains are literally softer than gelatin. I don't trust this inside, especially in the heat, to remember. I can't even remember my damn name sometimes. So that it doesn't make you a bad reader to reference written material, as you do readings. People who want to force you to remember all the cards, well, first of all, that's kind of ableist. Second of all, that's such a huge pain in the ass. Your talent as a reader is not your memory, it's piecing together and being accurate what the cards are telling you. I always have a booklet. I always have a booklet ready when I do readings. This is the tarot I got from the tarot deck I got in 2002. It's a bit insensitive towards Romani people, but I didn't know better, and I should probably get a better booklet some of these days, one day, but still. Back to being cursed. Yeah, people are going to fuck with you, but mostly mundane people. Because 9 out of 10 stupid, horrible, nasty, hurtful things humans do are not hex worthy. They're just not worth the time and energy. Because those people fuck around and they're going to meet somebody who's going to mundanely deal with them and give them a taste of their own medicine. I don't need to waste my resources on like an ex who's been a bit of a dick. Maybe he's matured since then. What else did I want to say? So yeah, don't trust the social media people who are going to be DMing you. You can also freely block anybody that comes up as an ad. I know we have ads all over the place now. Go to their page on whatever they're advertising and block them. If they have their own website, well, I'm sure you can block websites too. I'm not too tech savvy. But anyway, pick your readers and your witches carefully. I can recommend myself because I know the results I've had. Yeah, life's a mess. Things are going to happen on their own. You don't have to do anything. Sometimes in your own home, your light fixture may fall as you're doing nothing. Most accidents happen at home, actually, so you don't even have to be doing anything. Negative things that need to happen to you will find you. So as for being cursed, well, you're not being cursed. Like if you're being a twat to somebody who happens to be a witch or a pagan or whatever practitioner, 9 times out of 10 we're just going to let it go because it's not worth it. There's always bigger fish to fry. You know, there's always somebody who deserves it more. That's an actual proper villain, evil, horrible person that deserves a bit of a good hexing. I have jars full of evil people, to be quite honest, but they're like, well, people who deserve it, not somebody who just fucked with me a little bit, ghosted me, was a little bit rude or something to me. Like, that's not worth cursing or hexing. Like, come on. You tell them to fuck off, and that's it. That's all you need to do. What else did I wish to say? I should have written notes about this video, but I, managed to push out my points, so I usually don't. Maybe I should in the future, for future videos, write my notes and make a more coherent video. But anyway, that's future me's problem. So yeah, you shouldn't go through life fearing witches and curses because we're too busy living our own damn stressful, stupid lives, trying to make sense of our own existence. So even if you piss us off, we're not going to do anything. We're just going to tell you to fuck off and get out of our face. Unless you push it. Unless you push me. Then, well, there's a marmalade pot with your name on it. But I can't even stress how far you actually have to push me to reach for a hex. You have to, well, hurt me badly, is all I want to say. I don't want to say more because it feels like I'm pushing my luck by stating things that would actually hurt me, you know. Let's not jinx myself. So you have to be a real asshole to a witch to get hexed. But if you go on TikTok, I'm sure that with one comment on somebody's videos, you'll have 5 or 6 or 10 little LARPers threatening to hex you. Maybe I should make a video about Witch Talk. While I have this shirt on, I love. You know, I thought I lost the shirt and then I found it, and it's obviously too long and warm for this weather, but I still wanted to wear it. Couldn't bring myself to wear some jewelry, but I will. So, yes, you're not being hexed, you're not being cursed, probably. So relax. If somebody DMs you, block them. Tell them that you know a witch will come after them for being a charlatan. Mainly me, because I can't stand them. These people make us look horrible. You see them on TV like, oh, this psychic medium scammed an old lady out of thousands. And they make us all look stupid. Girl, do I wish there was an old lady who would pay me thousands? Yes. Would I scam her? I honestly couldn't sleep at night if I felt like I scammed somebody. And there was one time where I thought I gave somebody a bad reading, and I offered to redo the reading, and she was like, actually, no, it turns out you were right. So, even when I think I'm wrong, I'm right with my reading, so that's something to consider. Anyway, I think that is all for me for now. Vet your witches and readers. Don't give anybody money easily. Don't believe anything you see. Don't trust people that DM you. Bad things will sadly happen to you anyway, so you're okay, you're just alive. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Yeah.